Hey, what's up guys, Ben here, welcome to another video on my channel FilmFanatic, and today we're doing another top 5 countdown, but this time we are all about the Marvel movies. A company that has given us the biggest movies in the last 10 years. The Marvel universe is pretty much everywhere nowadays. It reaches to all corners of the globe, and I bet you if you mention a Marvel superhero or a Marvel movie anywhere in the world, people will know what you're talking about. And so it's not really hard to believe that when Marvel announces new movies to be released in the following years, it gets quite a lot of hype. And they have released quite a lot of really exciting movies still to come. And so I am bringing you the top 5 Marvel movies still to be released. So coming in at number 5 we have Doctor Strange. Being released on November the 4th, 2016, this movie has got quite a lot of hype recently because of its star, Benedict Cumberbatch. This Oscar-nominated British actor is one of the biggest names currently working in cinema. With roles in TV and film, it's not hard to believe that when this actor gets a job in a Marvel universe, it blows up. Though mostly for his TV show Sherlock, it shows he can be quick-witted, funny and serious all at the same time. And then starring in Star Trek, it shows he can play a pretty villainous character. Then of course, starring in the Oscar-nominated Imitation Game, which he was fantastic and shows that he can act as real-life people. So how will he fare as a superhero? Well, I think he's going to be pretty awesome. Everyone knows he can act well, and everyone knows he's a massive geek, and so it wouldn't surprise me if he is in fact a big Marvel fan. Photos have been released of him running about the street in his costume and going into comic book stores buying Doctor Strange comics as the character. That's pretty awesome. Now Doctor Strange obviously isn't the most well-known Marvel character, we all know that. Or maybe we don't. And so it's good to see Marvel doing what they did with Guardians of the Galaxy and bringing a more unknown hero to the forefront of the universe. And the posters that have been released and the little bits of teaser trailers that have been thrown about everywhere do make the movie look it's going to be one of the most exciting Marvel movies to come out. Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, the sequel to their first movie is number 4 on my list. Coming out on May the 5th, 2017, this movie is obviously the follow-up to the hugely successful Guardians of the Galaxy. Now when the first one was released, nobody really knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy were. They were kind of bottom of the rung Marvel comic book heroes that nobody really knew about. So that gave Marvel a little bit of leeway to play with the movie and mess around with it and see what it turned out. And it turned out very, very well. They did so well to mix in comedy and action into a Marvel movie that we hadn't really seen them do. Chris Pratt, Bradley Cooper, Steve Bautista and Vin Diesel star in the movie. It's pretty awesome, and so the second one I expect just the same. All the cast have been confirmed to return, so we're not going to lose any big names, thank goodness. And similar to the first, they're going with a more humorous side to the movie, as the poster does show a graffitied number 2 next to the Guardians of the Galaxy poster. So I think this is going to be a very exciting movie if they can live up to the standards of the first. Coming in at number 3 on my list is Thor Ragnarok. Being released on November the 3rd, 2017, this movie is obviously the follow-up to Thor 1 and 2. Now arguably the Thor movies haven't been the best movies in the Marvel universe. The first one did a really good job in setting up the character and the sequences of the Avengers, and the second one did a really good job in keeping us company until the Avengers 2 came out. I got quite a lot of stick for being that. I got quite a lot of stick for not being as good as Iron Man and Captain America. However, I think the Thor movies show a lot of promise. However, will Thor 3 be the same as Dark World, or will it go back to the first Thor and be really entertaining? It has been confirmed that Loki is returning for the third, and also Hulk. Bruce Banner is going to be in the Thor movie, which does open up the Planet Hulk reference. Will that come into it? Will Marvel be brave enough to add that into the universe? I really, really hope so, because I think the Thor movies need that kind of bravery in order to get back on track. So Thor Ragnarok, let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. Moving on to number 2 on my list, and it is going to be one of the most anticipated Marvel movies there is, Black Panther. Coming out 2 days before my birthday on February the 16th, 2018, this movie is going to be pretty awesome, and I can just know that already. Obviously we know nothing about the movie, we know very little about the actual character itself. We were first introduced to him in the Civil War movie and everyone lost their minds. Along with Spider-Man and Giant Ant-Man, Black Panther was one of the 3 that caught the headlines the most. The costume was badass, the character was badass, the actor playing him was badass. He was just an awesome character all round, and so it's not surprising that Marvel thought, he's getting an awesome response, let's give him his own movie. There's been so many stars signing up for this movie because I think they know it's going to be awesome. And fans have been losing their mind on Twitter and all that when I checked, and everyone's so excited for this Black Panther movie, and I am one of them. And moving up to number 1 on my list, guys, you can probably tell what it is already. It is Spider-Man Homecoming. Joining us on July the 7th, 2017, this movie is going to be the most anticipated Marvel movie to date. I'm saying that now because of the success of Tom Holland's Spider-Man in Civil War. Like Black Panther, that was the first time we had seen Tom Holland's adaptation of Spider-Man. It was released ages before the movie that he was going to be the new Spider-Man, and so everyone was like, I don't really know if he can do it, he's too young, or some people were saying, oh, he's perfect for it, he fits Peter Parker really well. And then the trailer was released and you seen him catch Cap's shield and everyone was like, wow, this is going to be pretty cool. And then when it was revealed he was signing up for Civil War, you didn't realise he was going to have as big a part as he was. He turned out to be one of the funniest and best characters of the movie, even though he wasn't in it for the whole thing. Tom Holland does a fantastic job of portraying both Spider-Man and Peter Parker really, really well. The chemistry with him and the other Avengers, especially Robert Downey Jr., was there to the T. And then at the end of Civil War, if you haven't seen it, this is a little spoiler bit, but I'm sure you've all seen it anyway. There's that end credit scene. There's two end credit scenes actually, which I mentioned in my Civil War review. But the second one does set up Homecoming by revealing the Spider-Man logo on his roof, and then it just cuts to black and the words "Spider-Man will return" come on screen. Now at this moment in the cinema, everyone lost their minds. And Sony bought the movie and did a really good adaptations actually of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, then did meh adaptations of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and now Marvel's got their hands on Tom Holland and they're saying, no, we're going to do the character justice from the off and everyone's going to love it. It's not going to divide opinions. Hopefully. So if you guys are excited for Spider-Man as I am, let me know in the comment section down below. And that's my list. Did I miss any out? Let me know about it in the comment section down below. I do love to hear from you guys. If you enjoy this kind of video and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit like button down below. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss another FilmFanatic video. I'll see you next time guys. Take care. Bye.